We are made of light, scientific evidence reveals. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about this, the previous video I made, News, Biophotons in Brain Could Hint Our Consciousness is Directly Linked to Light. It explains how the biophotons in our brains are linked to other photons even in the universe, and that they communicate with each other without any instantaneous loss of time. Can you imagine? This has to do with quantum physics, of course. But scientific evidence says that we are made of light. A biophoton, or ultra-weak photon emission, UPE for short, ultra-weak, weak W-E-A-K, is a kind of light particle that is emitted by all living things, they said. It's emitted by all living things. Though it exists in the visible and ultraviolet spectrum, in order for us to see it, our eyes would have to be about 1,000 times more sensitive. While we can't see them with our eyes alone, technology has given us a glimpse, and what it's shown us may have a profound impact on all of us. Biophotons were first thought to be merely the byproduct of metabolic chemical reactions. That idea is being challenged with an exciting theory that claims biophotons have a much larger role to play when it comes to our physiology and quite possibly our consciousness as well. Experiments are showing that biophotons, UPEs, can be captured and stored inside of cells and can even travel through our nervous system, suggesting that the biophotons might provide a way for cells to transfer energy and communicate information. And that has also been suggested that UPEs might even have properties which help us to visualize things. This makes sense considering how we're creating computers. All computers is silicon crystal chips, which we pass light through into relays, zeros and ones, lights on, lights off. The first computer was literally built with a light bulb and these punch cards which had holes in them, which is how we would program computers. And today our computers are far more advanced, and yet at the core, the electrical information we're passing through computers today is still a form of light. Now our sciences are revealing humans work the same way, and light carries information through our brain, nervous system, and even through our DNA. Yes, scientists are finding that our DNA is a strong source of UPEs. It communicates with and is created from light itself. It's been observed that DNA produces extremely high biophoton emissions and has excimer laser-like properties. Excimer lasers, or EXCIMER, excimer lasers or exciplex lasers, are special lasers consisting pseudomolecules that only exist in a highly excited state and emit light in the ultraviolet range. Now, if it wasn't cool enough already, scientists have also discovered that not only do we emit light, we have the ability to affect it with our thoughts alone. In a recent study, participants were placed in a darkened room and asked to visualize a bright light. When they did this, they were able to increase their levels of biophoton emissions significantly, showing that our intentions have an influence on light itself. In conclusion, light appears to be a fundamental part of our being. It's hard-coded into our very bodies to function directly with and through light. And on top of that, the fact that we can affect light with our intentions alone, it's outstanding. It would appear that those New Age hippies are right when they say that we are all beings of light. This is by Becky Barnica, Spirit Science. Reference our GMA NCBI Gov TSS, and this is by Humans Are Free, Alexander Light, Creative Commons. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.